Alright guys, so we have done it. We have made it to the end of Vlogmas and beyond. I think most people stop Vlogmas at day 25, though I have no idea because I've never actually watched anyone's Vlogmas. But yes, we have made it. 31 days of posting pretty much every single day. Sometimes I got, the video up the next day, or no, did I get I think I got a video up at least before I went to sleep. So I may have like posted it past midnight, but I still got it up before I went to sleep, which still counts as the same day. But we got 31 videos up in December, and oh my God, let me tell you, this was a feat that I will never duplicate because it was a lot of work. A lot of work, a lot of time, a lot of like, I didn't know what to film half the time. I mean, I had ideas, but like time was an issue, and like figuring out when I was gonna do things, and I don't know. This was a lot of work. So yes, I hope you enjoyed it because you will not be seeing a Vlogmas again on my channel. It's just too much. But I hope that you guys enjoyed all the content that I have put out over the last 31 days, and I hope that you guys have enjoyed the giveaways that I've put together. For the most part, it went pretty smooth. There were a couple of bumps, a couple of brands backed out at the last minute. There were some brands that I really wanted to feature that didn't want to participate, which makes me sad. But yeah, for the most part, this was pretty successful, and I'm happy that I made it through. A bit sleep deprived, but So yeah, we're here today with day 31, the last video for December. Hopefully I'll be able to get it up before midnight. But it is my 2019 continuation of my favorites. I posted my makeup favorites yesterday, and today I am posting my remaining favorites. So skincare, body care, hair care. I don't think I have any other categories. I'm not gonna do food or anything like that because I just am so tired. I cannot think beyond skincare and makeup and all of that. So I hope that you guys enjoy this video. I have most of the products. There are some that I'll throw a picture up on the screen for just because I've either finished it, I don't have one currently at the moment, or I was just too lazy to bring all of it in here because this is what I've got. And I couldn't fit anything else in here. So yeah, we'll have pictures for some of these things. And I do have notes to refer to make sure that I don't forget anything. Okay, so I guess I'll do, should I do hair? Should I do hair and body first and then skincare? Let's just do it that way. Let's do hair first because I don't have a lot of hair stuff. I don't have a lot of body stuff. This is mostly skincare. So like my makeup favorites, if you watched that already, this is just anything that I loved this year. I wasn't going to limit it to, did I discover it this year? Is it a new favorite? Yada, yada, yada. These are the things that I loved, regardless of when they were released. So yeah, let's just jump into some hair care favorites. So the first that I'm gonna throw up on the screen, I don't have, because they're in my empties right now, is the Tabitha James Cron shampoo and conditioner. I talked about these in my Beauty Heroes, my top 5 Beauty Heroes favorites, but these were a new favorite discovery for me. My hair absolutely loves them. It's silky, it's shiny, it's soft, it's nourished, it looks just super healthy when I use these. Love these products. I will be rebuying them. I do actually think they're on sale on Beauty Heroes right now, so if you wanted to check them out, check the sale page because they've got some stuff up on sale. I was looking for them and I noticed them in there. We'll have to probably pick them up. But yeah, that was my first hair care favorites. The rest is all like styling. I did use some other like shampoo and conditioners, but none of them really, like stood out to me in the way that the Tabitha James Cron did. So my first is the dry shampoo from Modern Minerals. I think I included this in my favorites last year, but this is literally like the only dry shampoo I've used all year. I did use it this morning because I did braid my hair last night, so I didn't wash it today. This is the first time that I've been able to braid my hair and none of the pieces like stick out because some of them are too short. I finally have braidable length hair again, and I'm already thinking about cutting it. So I don't know, we'll have to see. Maybe I'll keep it for a little while longer just so I can put it in a braid for a couple of more weeks or months or whatever. But yeah, I love this. It blends easily into my hair. It smells really great. If you've not smelled the Momi hair care, you're really missing out. It's just really beautiful. But yeah, totally love this. Absorbs the oils, makes my hair look clean, doesn't make it look like I've got dry shampoo. It doesn't feel gritty. I've had that issue with some dry shampoos where my scalp can feel gritty. It's gross, don't like it. So some other styling products, these I all use on wet hair. So the first is the Evolve Smart Start Leave-In Conditioner. I've talked about this a ton. Really love this as a leave-in conditioner. It says it's supposed to strengthen strands, eliminate frizz and flyaways, and prevent breakage while protecting from heat and UV damage. I do feel like my hair is just like generally healthier since I started using green hair care. When I was younger, and like before I started using, you know, green hair care, when I was using more conventional stuff, my hair was always broken. Like you could look at the ends of my hair and I would just like I would have massive broken split ends. I mean, I have a couple that are like sticking out to me right now, but nowhere near the amount of breakage that my hair used to have when I was using stuff like Aussie or VO5 or Pantene or whatever there even is out there anymore. My hair just is generally healthier, and I do think that products like these help strengthen it. Frizz, not so much. That's where this one comes in. This one is amazing for frizz. If you have frizzy hair and you've been looking for some kind of defrizzing serum, smoothing serum, something like that, the Josh Rosebrook serum spray is amazing for frizziness. I'm almost done with this bottle, and this is the one that the Detox Market sent me, and I already do have a backup because I love this stuff. I will never be without it now. So I spray my hair with this to help, you know, sort of like detangle, and then as a first layer of heat protection, and then I spray this one on next, which helps with defrizzing, it helps with more heat protection, and then occasionally I will pump some of this in. I'm not using this as much now, but I was using this a lot in the beginning of the year. This is the InnerSense I Create Lift Volumizing Foam. So it's a foam to boost style, create style memory, and medium hold. And I put this at the roots of my hair, and it's really lovely for creating volume and like lift. I didn't use it the last time I washed my hair, but it does give me a little bit extra volume. I have none because my hair is like super fine and thin. So this does help give me a little bit extra volume. So really, really like that. All right, so now let's do a few body things. So most of this I didn't bring in here with me, mostly because body stuff is bulky. And yeah, I'll just throw a picture up on the screen. But I loved 2 scrubs this year. The Live Botanical antioxidant scrub that they have is delicious. I love that. I will use that until the end of time. I hope she never stops making it because it's so beautiful. It makes my legs feel so soft. It smells really amazing. That's just one of my favorite scrubs. And then I also discovered this year was the Naturallogic body polishes. Oh my God. If you have not tried them yet, you really, really need to. At least I hope I discovered this year. I don't remember talking about them last year. I'm pretty sure that I discovered them this year, but I could also be wrong. Whatever. Either way, they're still a favorite, even if they were a favorite last year. They're my favorite body polish. They're slightly above the Live Botanical ones because the Naturallogic ones just have the perfect amount of grit, the perfect amount of moisturization, the perfect scents. There's the coffee cardamom now, and then a coconut. It's like coconut something. It's coconut and cacao, I think. I don't know. It smells like German chocolate cake and it's delicious. If you haven't tried those 2, you really, really need to. And then other body thingies. For the summer, I really loved the Leilani body oil, the Garden Isle. I've never finished a body oil. I swear, I don't think I ever have, at least not one of those, like a regular size. Little ones I've finished up, but I've never finished up a regular size. I have lots of like half finished bottles of body oil in my closet. This one I could not stop using. The moment that I used it for the very first time, I didn't use anything else. I absolutely loved the Garden Isle body oil from Leilani. It was just, the scent was perfect, the feel of it was perfect, it absorbed perfectly. I need to get a second bottle of that because my legs miss it. I'm using some heavier stuff right now, but in the summer, that was fantastic. Really, really loved that. For the winter, what I've been loving recently is the 12 Beauty Rewarding Body Balm. I do have this one in here. Oh look, it kind of made a happy face. Like, hello, hi, how are you? I got this last year, but I've been finishing it up this year because I want to make sure it doesn't go bad. This stuff is heavenly. My legs feel so incredible when I use this. So it's thick like a balm or like a butter would be, but it goes on like a lotion and it feels like a lotion, but it makes your legs as hydrated as like a body butter or something really thick would be. It like is the best of both worlds. It's truly magical. It is expensive, but it's my legs just absolutely love this stuff. I do have like 8 million butters and things to use after that, so I won't be buying that anytime soon, but it is one that I would look to rebuy, you know, maybe in the future when I've used up a ton of my stuff. So the last thing body-wise that I've really, really loved this year, and this did launch this year, so this is a newer favorite, is the Skylar Scent Club. I absolutely love the Skylar Scent Club. I love that they They send unique, different scents, you know, once a month. I have already gotten the January scent, but I'm waiting to sort of like, I mean, you could look at the page and see what it is, but I'm waiting to talk about it until I do my video for it. I do have a very fun idea to do with the January scent specifically. But yeah, this is the December scent. It was Silver Noir. And I love that every scent has been different. Nothing smells like anything else that they've put out. They've all been unique and different. And I don't think I put on any today, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. They actually had to send me a replacement because the second time that I went to go put this on, I dropped the bottle on my bathroom floor and it cracked and evaporated everywhere. So yeah, if you haven't checked out the Skylar Scent Club, look at any of the many videos that I've done talking about them. I really, really love the January scent. It's very like fresh and fun for the new year. I mean, it's not really spring, but it does sort of remind me of like sort of a springtime scent and not so much like a winter scent, even though most people are still in winter in January. I know we are. But yeah, the Skylar Scent Club has been a great discovery this year. I do really love that I've gotten to be a part of that and I've gotten to experience it since the beginning. Apparently my jerk of a mail guy put my package in somebody else's box because somebody just came up and left my box at my door. My mail guy all year has not been able to get my mail in the correct box. He has put my mail in other people's boxes so many times. It's so frustrating. What are you gonna do though, right? I think I still have other mail out there. I've been avoiding going to get the mail even though I know there's stuff out there because it is freaking freezing. It's been in the 30s, like down to freezing. It froze one night. I know that's like nothing to some people, but like to us Arizonians, that is cold, man. And Sunday, I didn't even want to leave the house. I was like, I'm not going anywhere because it is so damn cold. Like I didn't even want to go to the gym, even though I should have because I've been eating cookies like relentlessly. But yeah, it's been so cold here. I like won't even go out to get the mail, even though there are things out there. There are things out there. Okay, so that's body and hair care. And now let's move on to all of the skincare. So I'm gonna just do this one first because I technically should have put this one in my makeup favorites, but I didn't think of it at the time. I didn't think to put it in, but it's sort of skincare and it's sort of makeup, so I mean, it sort of fits in here. This is the Suntegrity 5-in-1 Natural Moisturizing Face Sunscreen in the shade Fair. I use this as a base for makeup most of the time. I love using this underneath everything. It sort of like evens out my skin tone. It also leaves a layer of sun protection, obviously, but this stuff is great. I will sometimes even use this just on its own, like when I don't care to wear makeup. I love that it has a pump down at the bottom. The color Fair suits me really well, doesn't oxidize on me like light does. So if you're looking for sort of like a tinted, but not really tinted sunscreen option, that's one that I would recommend. So now the rest of this, I'm not gonna really do in any kind of order because I don't think that I can. I'm not gonna go with like cleansers first. I know that I've done that in some previous videos, but I didn't set it up that way. This year, I just sort of like wrote down all the things that I knew were my favorites. So I'm just gonna go in like order of what I've written down here. So I have the Fit Glow Cloud Balm. This was a heavy favorite in the early parts of this year, and it's one that I'm about to pull right back out. Oh, this is such a thick, decadent balm. I know it can sort of seem like I didn't use that much, but I did use like 3 samples that I received of this before I started on this one. So I did use it longer than, you know, just what my pot shows. But this stuff smells amazing. It's thick. My skin loves it. It's really great for dry climates. My skin just like drinks it in and it looks better when I wake up. So love this. Another favorite was the Vita Active Serum. This stuff is phenomenal. 20% vitamin C, and it's just, this stuff like knocked my socks off. I notice a difference when I use this in my skin in like 24 hours. I'm not even joking. I know that I've said that to you guys a bunch of times, but I truly mean it. I did recently get a new bottle of it, so it is one that I will be using again soon, but I have so much stuff. I'm testing the moss stuff right now. Which made it in here because it's a late favorite. But yeah, love that. If you're looking for a really powerful vitamin C serum for dark spots, acne, melasma, check out the Vita Active Serum from Fit Glow. Is my kid gonna come in here and make some trouble? The last thing from Fit Glow that was like a super favorite that wasn't makeup was the Night Lip Serum. I didn't include this in makeup because it's clear, not really makeup, but I do use this on days when I don't want to wear a colored gloss. I use this at night. It just makes my lips amazing. If you love the lip serum formula but you want something clear, go with this. Or if you're someone who wants to try the Fit Glow lip serums but you hate color on your lips, go with that. What are you doing, Oliver? What is he doing?
I'm chasing Jessie.
You're chasing Jessie? My throat's dry and I didn't bring water in here. All right, let's try to do this with this child. What is he doing? What are you doing? Get out of here. All right, so I have a few Naturallogic favorites. Of course, this wouldn't be a favorites video without Naturallogic, as they've been heavily featured in the last two favorites, the last 2 years of favorites. The first is the newly released, or newer released, Naturallogic Elemental. This is the Advanced Hydration Red Wine Essence. This is a fabulous hydrating serum. I love the way it smells. It smells like you're putting wine on your face, which just, I mean, I don't drink wine, but I love the smell of it. This is also my super crusty unmask. I'm finishing up an old jar of it, but this stuff is fabulous. You guys know how much I love this. It's got such a cool, unique texture. It smells incredible. It works incredibly well. I've turned so many of you onto this. If you need like a hydrating detox mask, this is what's out there and this is what's good. So you need that. A couple of others I don't have in here are Luna, which is the seasonal red wine bioferment or whatever she calls it mask. That's amazing. I think it's supposed to come out again in like spring-ish time. So you want to be looking out for that because that mask is fabulous. And then Naturallogic also did sort of like a rebrand this year and then re-released a bunch of products, made some tweaks to products. The red wine essence is a new product. And then Lustral is sort of like a redesign of one of her cleansers and it's beautiful. I think it's the only cleanser she has now. She does have Flourish, which is more of like what would be considered sort of like a oil, not really an oil cleanser, but it acts like an oil cleanser. It's like an emulsifying cleanser. But the Lustral is like a cream, it's like a creamy cleanser, but it's not a cream cleanser. It's not a gel cleanser. It's sort of like a hybrid. Really great if you're looking for something nourishing and healthy to the skin. Love that. Another one, I guess another few that I talked about in my Beauty Heroes Top 5 favorites, but if you haven't watched that, the LUNA Facial has been a strong favorite this year. It minimizes my pores when I use it consistently. It really exfoliates my skin, really makes my skin look great and feel great. Love the LUNA Facial. And then also from the Beauty Heroes boxes was the Graydon Full Moon Serum and the Green Cream. Those were a fabulous find. My skin just looked fabulous when I was using those. There's so much stuff that makes my skin look so good. Like I want to use it all at the same time, but I know I can't do that. So I just have to sort of like pick and choose like what I want to use, what I'm testing, things like that. And then just to round out a couple of like Beauty Heroes features, the Remedy Conditioning Lip Balm, which I also talked about in that video. Love, this is like the best lip balm I've ever used. So great if you're looking for something really conditioning and repairing. And then this was briefly mentioned in my Beauty Heroes video. I didn't really feature it, but this is the Lil Fox Kalahari Eye Serum. I have been really enjoying this, and I'm not a fan of eye oils. There are even some like in the rollerball formula that are not my favorite formulas, but this like absorbs really nicely into the skin. It doesn't have like a really offensive scent. It makes my skin feel like just nice and moisturized around the eyes, and I've been using it super consistently because I'm seeing results from it. Sometimes I'll use something for like a little while, and if I don't notice a difference, I just stop using it and abandon it. But this, I'm noticing like a really nice thing happening around my eyes. Not so much with wrinkles, but with keeping the area moisturized and, you know, nice for makeup underneath. Like my concealer goes on very nice on top of this. So I've been using it a lot because I've been noticing results. So this is also fabulous. So a couple of brand discoveries from this year. I'm going to include the entire Ashlyn Quinn skincare line. If you have not watched that review, go check out my thoughts on that video. It is a bit of like a watch to watch. It's got a lengthy watch time, but that line has impressed me so much this year. If I had to pick like a couple of favorites from the line, it would be the mask. it would be the Essence product, and it would be the Renee and the Balm. It's hard to pick. I mean, I love them all so much. But yeah, the Renee serum and the Isola Balm, so beautiful. Just amazing, amazing products. Go check out that review if you want more info about that. Also, check out my Nini Organics review. I'm going to feature a couple of my really like deep love favorites, but go check out the review for the rest of that. But I really, really love the Halo cleansing oil and the Natura Detox oil. This is like the best acne oily skin oil I've ever used, and I think Alex has said that this is like one of his, or is his, best-selling product. This stuff is amazing. The formula of it is beautiful. I love the scent of it. It works so well for my skin. I feel bad sometimes, like when I have to stop testing stuff and like stop using stuff to like test other things. That's how I feel about the Nini Organics products. Like I really want to, maybe I have to like not test so much next year so I can go back to like skincare that I really, really love. But yeah, the Halo Cleanser Elixir is Blue Tansy and Passion Fruit. Oh my God, you guys, you need to smell this. I wish there was smell-o-vision, because you would just die. This smells so good. Probably my favorite non-emulsifying cleansing oil. So you do have to use a rag when you use this, but I don't even care because the scent is incredible on this. So another product that I didn't bring in with me is Namari Staub. That is my favorite Namari product by far. Her entire line is beautiful. I have also done a review on the Namari line as well, but for this year, my favorite product was definitely Staub. I used that one. I used a complete bottle of that this year, and she sent a new one because she did a little bit of a reformulation of it. So check out my thoughts on that on my channel as well, but the Namari Staub is incredibly beautiful. It's exfoliating, it's moisturizing, it's brightening, it's everything I want like a powdered mask cleanser to be. It's truly stunning. I also really loved the Edible Beauty booster serums this year. My favorite is the Probiotic Radiance Tonic because it helps with acne, it helps with hydration. They're all really great for hydration because that's all what they're sort of designed to do, but then they have like little differences in them. So the Probiotic Radiance Tonic is great for acne. The turmeric is great for redness. Forget the name of it. There's one that's great for exfoliating, and then there's another one that's great for just like plumping and hydrating in general. This one and the Turmeric Beauty Latte are my two faves and the ones that I'll continue to pick up. The other two are also great, but just not what my skin generally needs. It really needs, you know, help with acne. It really needs help with redness a lot of the time. So these are the ones that I tend to gravitate to. And if you haven't tried Edible Beauty at all, I definitely recommend them if you're looking for an entirely vegan line, one that has really great ingredients. You don't even really have to think about it. You can just try things because you know it's all going to be fabulous. I love Edible Beauty, and they truly make really great skincare products. Another one, this is unused because my old bottle recently went bad. This is the Pi Rosehip Bio Regenerate Oil. This stuff is also incredible. It's super affordable, but it's super potent. It works to brighten, it works to heal, it works to reduce dark spots and hyperpigmentation. If you are like on a budget but you need some skincare that really, really works and like does a lot of different things, I suggest picking up a bottle of this because it will do a lot of things for your skin without having to use a lot of products and, you know, spend a lot of money. So really loved that this year. I also really loved me some Moss skincare this year. The only one I didn't bring in here was Potency, but that was in a Clean Beauty box earlier this year, and that stuff just blew me away. All of the Moss products really have blown me away because every time I've tried anything from Moss, I've just been like, oh my God, how is it possible that this works as well as it does? Two recent favorites. I haven't really been trying these for a super long time, but I'm obsessed with them. My skin loves them. My skin looks fantastic when I use them, but these are the new products, Soiree and Zephyr. I've been talking about these a lot in the last couple of weeks, I think. These are incredible. This one is for wrinkles and textural damage, and yeah, I think it diminishes the appearance of wrinkles and textural damage. That's Soiree. And then the Zephyr is a spa treatment, a light moisturizer, retinol phytol alternative, helps with blemishes, irritation, brightens skin. These two together are just like a powerhouse. Really amazing. If if you haven't tried Moss skincare yet, you really, really need to. And then the other one that I really loved this year, I think she's rebranding it to the Moss line. It was the Ambar Micellar Cleansing Water. I think she's rebranding it to Moss something or other because it's out of stock in a lot of places right now because I think of the rebrand. But her cleansing water it's fantastic. It's one of my favorite products. I didn't think I would like a cleansing water as much as I like that. I didn't even use cleansing waters before this year, and then a bunch of them just like showed up. So yeah, I loved the Ambar one. I also really, really love the Audacité Blue Aura Cleansing Water. As you can see, nearly done with it. I used this today because I didn't want to wash my face. I didn't want to get my hair wet and like, you know, have to deal with figuring out how to fix my wet hair, because I hate when that happens. You know, like when you wash your hair and you get the edges of your hair wet and it just doesn't look cute after that. It looks kind of like frizzy and whatever. That's when I like to use this. I like to use this before I go to the gym. I like to use this when I don't want to wash my face in the mornings on a day that I'm not showering or washing my hair or whatever. This is great. Not sticky. I don't use it to remove makeup. I just use it on clean, well, not really. I guess I use it on bare skin. It wouldn't be clean, I guess, because I'm cleaning it, but it's bare skin. So this or the Moss cleansing water are the two that I really, really loved this year. I did try some others, but they didn't impress me the same way that those two did. Okay, and it wouldn't be a favorite if I didn't mention the Mahalo Unveil. I am currently out of it at the moment, which makes me so sad. But yes, the Mahalo Unveil is fantastic. I think I used 2 jars of it this year. That is hands down the best cleanser I've ever used. And if I was to pick, if you were to like sit me down and say, you need to pick one cleanser, you can only use one cleanser for the rest of your life, that's the one that it would be, because it's exfoliating, it removes all makeup in one shot. I don't need a second cleanse with it. My skin just loves it. It feels incredible afterwards. The scent of it is super intoxicating. It's fabulous. It's a fabulous product. So yeah, if I was to tell you pick one, you know, if you had to pick one thing from Mahalo to try, it would definitely be the Unveil. I loved a couple of things from Flower and Spice this year. I loved their Instant Glow Calming Exfoliator. I also did review this line this year as well. I believe that's actually when I unveiled my haircut in February is when I was reviewing this line. This exfoliator is magic. It is super micro fine and it makes your skin feel like baby butt soft. It smells incredible, like lavender and fennel. It really is just amazing. This is fantastic. I love, love, love this product. And then the other one, which I don't have because I finished, is the moisturizer. I think that's the first time I've ever finished a moisturizer of that size because I just couldn't stop using it. So it was the, what was it? The coriander, the rose coriander moisturizer. I'll have a picture up of it, but that stuff is phenomenal. One of my favorite moisturizers that I've ever used, definitely in like the top 3 moisturizers I've ever used on my skin. I also really loved the Malaya Advanced Repair Mask, the Neem Honey Herbal Complex. I did discover this one last year. It was in the video I did last year, was like 10 best mask discoveries of 2018. Well, it continues to still be a top favorite. This is my 2nd jar of it. This stuff is incredible for healing, for repairing. I use this when my skin is just like tragically bad. It's like so bad, nothing is gonna help it, but somehow this does. This helps it when I use it when I'm having really, really bad skin, which I had to use it a couple of times after I slept in my makeup because my skin needed some like quick rehab. Don't sleep in your makeup, even though I continue to keep doing it. But hopefully after this project is done, I will stop sleeping in my makeup. What I really should do, or what I really should have been doing, is like after filming, just remove my makeup and put my nighttime skincare on. Because probably like 75% of this month, I've fallen asleep with either my contacts in or my makeup on. And I know that that's awful. What are you gonna do though? I also really, really loved the 5 Yena Biocellulose Mask this year. And of course her mists. The Hydrolots, the summer one and the spring one especially, are my 2 favorites. But the mask is like, if you're going to use a sheet mask, I don't recommend sheet masks ever, really, because I find them wasteful. You know, you only use them one time and then you throw them away or whatever. But the 5 Yena mask, if you're going to spend money and you're going to create the waste, that's one that I would actually recommend because it is incredible. It makes my skin look like new. I don't know how it does it, but like the day after that I've used that mask, my skin just looks like new skin. It just looks and feels hydrated and soft and plump and new. Yeah, I've used other sheet masks and they just do not compare to that mask at all. I mean, that mask is $20, so it's a one-time use $20 thing, so it should blow your socks off at that price, but that's a truly incredible product. And then the mists are super hydrating, they smell amazing, do really great things for my skin. I've said before, if I only had to use one mist, it would be the mists from By Vina because they're truly some of my favorites. All right, a few more and then we're done. The Josh Rosebrook Hydrating Accelerator is like, it's always a favorite. I think I have like one spray in here left of this. I probably should just use it up. But this is a favorite. I think I have a second bottle of this right now. I think I've gone through like 3 of these this year. This is just an incredible hydrating mist if you need something, if you just need a mist that's hydrating, this is like a good one to go to because it really is incredible. So my last few are from Earthwise Beauty. I did love some Earthwise Beauty a lot this year. Nap in the Meadow is always a favorite. I don't have that right now because it's not one that I'm using at the moment. Resiliency Serum, I used an entire jar of this year. I also don't have that right now because they're out of stock. Sad. And then the Yasuni Balm is one that I used pretty heavily this year, as you will be able to see. I use this only at night, even though you could use this during the day as well. It is light enough to use during the day. But this is amazing for acne. I might actually use this tonight because I'm having like this massive breakout thing happening like right here for whatever reason. Not fun. And then I also really fell in love with the Black Lotus Firming Concentrate this year. Fabulous. I've used up one of the mini sizes of this. I can't remember. I think it was 5 ml. So I've used up a full one of that. I like to mix it in with the Nap in the Meadow because the two of those together create this really fantastic emulsion that goes on the skin before you put on your moisturizer. And my skin, I feel like it did. I mean, like help with like firming because it says it's powerful plant extract serum for mature skin. I do believe it helped with like firming a little bit. Not that my skin needs a lot of firming, but I could feel that it was, you know, like tighter, you know, not like plastic surgery tight, but like, you know, like my skin was just in a better condition, if that makes sense. Maybe it doesn't. But anyway, I had a lot of skincare favorites this year. There are probably things that I'm missing. I don't know that I missed like too much. Maybe there was like a couple things here and there, but I mean, these are the things that really like when I thought about it and I've been like writing down throughout the year, these are the things that really like stood out to me as like, these were my standout favorites of the year, the things that just did wonderful things for my skin, my hair, my body, whatever. But yeah, these are truly like some of my favorite products ever. You know, a lot of them were newer discoveries for this year, even though that wasn't like the intention of this. It wasn't just new discoveries, but a lot of these were new discoveries, sort of by like happenstance, I guess. But yeah, just absolutely love these products. And if you go back sort of over the course of my channel over this year, I think you would see the majority of these, if not all of them. No, I think I talked about all of them at some point on my channel. I should have. Either way, whatever. I'm tired. I'm very tired. This has been a very long month. I hope that you guys enjoyed and appreciated all of the content that I put out this month, even if, you know, some of it wasn't your jam. You know I did some things that are not necessarily things that I usually do on my channel, but maybe they're things that I want to continue doing. Like, I would love to keep doing some food stuff. I would just like to do what I really want to do next year. And I've talked about this before, but I really just want to focus on creating content that I'm like proud of and not just creating content just to create content. Because I feel like it just gets to be too much when you're creating content just to put out, you know, a certain number of videos a week, and it gets stale and it gets it's like, it's not inspired, you know? It's not inspired. And I didn't feel inspired a lot of this month, and I feel like it just wasn't. I know it's like December and it's the holidays and like people are whatever, like doing their own thing with their families, but I just feel like it wasn't good for my channel. So I know that I've heard people say like the more you post, the better it is, but I don't necessarily think that's true. I think what's better is like putting more work and effort into videos that you can be proud of. Like, you know, my how I use my beauty tools video is going to be really helpful, I think, and something that a lot of people are going to really enjoy. You know, when I do my concealer breakdown videos, those are going to be helpful. You know, doing like top 5 of all of my different categories. He's chasing Jessie. Jessie just came in here to say like, save me. Jessie came for me to save her. What do you got in your mouth? What is it? What's in your mouth?
Water.
Water. But anyway, what I was saying before Oliver came in here and distracted me is, yeah, I just want to create content that I'm like proud of and not just put out content just to do it. Because I felt like for some of last year, that's what I was doing. I was like, oh, I need to do 3 videos. I need to stay relevant, or like whatever the thoughts that I had in like my head. Because, you know, sometimes that can happen. You can feel like you would get lost if you don't post as much, but I'm gonna try to spend next year not caring so much about being relevant or liked or whatever, and just do stuff that I'm proud of. You know, maybe it'll take longer to get videos out sometimes. You know, I still want to do my box reviews because you guys say that you love them. A lot of you said that you really depend on like my, you know, my Beauty Heroes reviews or whatever. So I do want to keep doing some stuff that you guys love, but I do also want to sort of like be a little bit less rigid, less of a schedule, and just sort of like do things as I feel inspired to do them, you know? Anyway, so I don't think that I will have a Beauty Heroes video up for tomorrow. It just feels impossible right now. I'll post some stuff about it over on Instagram, but I will try to have a video up before the subscriptions close if I can manage it. But I'm planning on spending January like reading some books, spending time with my kid, just sort of like relaxing and resting, you know, not focusing so much on like content creation and editing, because I'm so tired. Can you like hear it in my voice and like look at my eyes? So tired. Anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed this, and we're gonna go, and I guess we'll see you at some point in 2020. Can you say see you next year?
See you next year.
See you next year. Say bye.
Bye. Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah, you're funny. Can you believe how big he is?
Oh.
And he's gonna be 4 in 2020. You're gonna be 4, Oliver. Can you believe it? I can't believe that he's gonna be 4. It just doesn't seem real or possible. But anyway, that is the reality of the situation. I will have a 4-year-old in 2020. But yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys next year at some point. I hope you had a great holiday. I hope that you had a great Christmas and a great New Year and a great Hanukkah and whatever you celebrate. What are you doing to her?
I'm touching my tail.
And here is to a new decade.
Gotcha.
Bye.